How's it going, y'all? yugiohtcg here, and today we're going to be going over the Calieffect apology video to Doodles. So, yeah, we're just going to jump right into it, and I think in these situations it is definitely best to hear both sides before coming up with a conclusion on how you feel about pretty much what either side has presented. So, yeah, we're just going to watch this. We will add commentary where I feel necessary, and you can let me know down in the comment section if I miss something. But, yeah, let's just hop right into it.
My side of the story, I just wanted to say thank you. I genuinely do appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to click on this video and hear my side, despite some of the things that are being said right now. I also wanted to apologize to Doodle as a friend. Doodle, I think we got close so quick. We spent so much time together that we didn't get to learn each other, our strengths and weaknesses as much. I've never been a great person at communication. We even joked about it a few times. But what I didn't realize is that you were a person who didn't bring up issues. I've always had an open door policy where I would say if you have...
I kind of want to like stop right there for like a quick second just to show like right off the bat how I don't think he intentionally did it, but that is kind of shifting blame. But we're going to continue. It may be a non-point, but we're going to go ahead and go with it.
Have a problem with me just messaging. And not all people are wired to be able to do that. And that's where I dropped the ball. I should have communicated with you better. I should have discussed things with you better. And I should have put more things out, more systems in place for us to be able to talk in a safe and controlled manner. I've always said that it is on the onus of the person that has hurt the other person, whether it's right or wrong or indifferent. If you love them, you should always take the extra step to make sure that there was no malicious intent.
I also do want to add this in the DMs that were shown. It was shown that communication was kind of tossed off to TJ from Doodle, so it's like I could see how communication might have been lost there, and Doodle just maybe wasn't confident in reaching out to Cali because it wasn't getting anywhere. That's just my thoughts. Let me know what you think again down in the comment section if that's something that you think might have happened as well. But it really just depends on which side you kind of take more weight into.
And that is something that I felt on. I genuinely do apologize. I still consider you a great friend, a great person, and I wish nothing but the best for you. I also wanted to take the time to apologize to my fans, to the people close to me, to the people that have stuck their necks out and vouched for me, to the people that have said good things about me. And the reason why is because I never, ever wanted to bring a situation like this on you guys, where the integrity of myself or any of the people that have vouched for me is being brought up. It's not something that I wanted to do, but it's something that I will get better for. I do appreciate this opportunity that is being presented in front of me. I've never said that I don't love you guys. I think that you guys are awesome. And I do appreciate you, again, for allowing me to explain. So, I think there's a couple of parts that I need to talk about, right? When I first met Doodle, he actually wasn't a video editor at all. Doodle actually did graphic design, and I would employ him to do some of the logos that I had, and anytime that I could pay more than we would ask, I would. Because I always thought that he was worth more than what he was asking. As time went on, Doodle showed his interest in wanting to be able to video edit despite not having any experience whatsoever. So I decided to actually make a whole nother channel for him to experiment on, and I would spend hours not only talking to Doodle about life and other casual things in between because he was a close friend to me, I would also teach him how to edit and the things that I would do to make videos faster. What I did fail to communicate to Doodle was that I couldn't afford to pay him as a full-time editor just yet, but I really wanted to help him in a situation, and I also really wanted him to become a better editor as well as grow with the channel so I could pay him more money.
Okay, and on that one too, even in the DMs we did see that in the beginning he wasn't an editor. So we can kind of see how in the beginning giving him a full pay, I guess, wasn't really mandatory because Cali was also having to take time to teach him how to edit on a separate channel. So, I mean, I can see how payment wasn't exactly formed then because, again, taking time to teach someone to edit can take away from other resources as far as like getting other videos done, stuff like that. And this isn't me making excuses for anyone. I just kind of want to see both sides of the field here, so we're not just jumping on one conclusion and sticking with it. There's more that goes into making a video than just, you know, throw on some clips and then you're done. So the fact that he had to take away time as well in the beginning to teach him and bring him up to speed on how to edit, that I can see how payment was a little lower in the beginning. But we're going to continue.
In my head, the Casual Cali channel was an experiment for two things: to make content that was loosely based on Yu-Gi-Oh, but also to help Doodle edit videos and see how the edits of the videos would be perceived. Overall, I wanted to make him a good editor, not only for the channel that he was working with, which was me, but also if he decided to leave for a different avenue, he would have the tools to be able to work with any video editor and understand the backside of things and being able to prosper with that particular editor. And just like I told Doodle, I really don't like bringing this up, but I've actually compensated Doodle outside of paying him for videos. I've given him money to be able to move into his new apartment. I've also given him cards and other things to be able to help offset the money that I thought that he should have been paid, because I simply just couldn't afford it. And there,
Don't pay anyone in cards. Just pay them the money up front, because if you pay someone in cards, they have to put in the legwork to move those cards to get the money that they are worth, and even then you're only getting around 85% value for that on a great day. I do want to, however, go back and read this. Well, our apartment ready. Our rent will be $302 a month. Seems a bit higher than 30%. Should have been closer to $250 to $270. We just owe under $500 at signing. Pretty sure they assume Doodle will be making $200 every month, since we made $200 from Cali the past 2 weeks, or the past 2 months. Even though Doodle explained our pay varies, Doodle will be busy most of the day trying to figure out all this stuff. Doodle is going to look at some stuff before signing anything. The math is not adding up, even if they take gross pay from Terra before taxes. Do you have the $500 to move in? Also, just sign it. You can make $200 per from me easily. Which is weird, because I think I read in the DMs that he'd be paying him $180 a month to start. So I don't know if they were talking about different numbers eventually. We also have about $350. We are trying to figure out where to get the rest right now. Her grandmother may help Doodle. Called mom, but Doodle knows they're poor, so probably won't have much. Doodle's trying to figure it all out. Check your PayPal. Doodle saw, thank you, Cali. Was on the phone with Village. So, I mean, these are screenshots that I was kind of looking for, like the in-betweens, other than what Doodle posted initially. So, on top of, I guess, pay, Cali was also giving additional money for assistance, which it was left out of Doodle's screenshots. But I mean, this is the problem when you have two people, and one comes out with something first, which immediately everyone jumps on. You don't get to see both sides, and you just kind of get caught in a fog. So I think in videos like this, it's definitely important to get full context before making a conclusion. But we're going to continue.
I've given him money to be able to move into his new apartment. I've also given him cards and other things to be able to help offset the money that I thought that he should have been paid, because I simply
Just pay them instead.
And there's a reason why I
Pay them instead.
Patreons for helping me pay my editors, and it's because they simply pay my editors. I never wanted to mention this because I didn't want people feeling sorry for me. I didn't want someone to contribute because of this. But I think it's important for you to know my financial situation. I don't have great medical insurance. I have to pay for my RA medication, my Humora. As you guys didn't know, it is a disease where your immune system attacks yourself. And if I don't get this medication every 2 weeks, then things can go really bad, really, really fast. And my wife also has a DVT in her left leg. And what a DVT is, it's basically a blood clot, and she has it in her main vein. So if any piece of it breaks off, it can go to her heart, and she can die. She also has a litany of other issues. We were just in the hospital yesterday night for, she had an ulcer pain, and we go to the hospital often on her behalf, and between the co-pays and the medication and the expenses, and my medication and stuff like that, it takes a toll on me financially. Now, there are times where I'm able to get just a little bit of money to splurge a little bit, or get some stuff for the channel and stuff like that. And when I do, I often also hit my editors up and try to do something nice for them. Maybe it's getting them a certain card. Maybe it's talking about giving them a raise or something like that if I can fit it.
So going into this, if you have these medical expenses, maybe cut back on a lot of pretty much everything. You can kind of look around his room. We see play mats everywhere. We see Funko Pops. I get it. Like, we pick these up on occasions because we like them. I mean, I'm no different. But I also don't have other people's salaries or payments that I'm having to pay on. I can understand the whole medical bill thing, but you have to be able to separate business from your business, And this isn't taking a shot at them. It's just that, or at least make your editors and people that you're having to pay understanding of this and make sure they're okay with it as well. It's not like you can take away medical problems though. So I kind of get it, but I mean, I don't see anything really too cheap in the background. And again, it's not taking a shot. It's pointing out things that I'm just observing.
Within my budget, and that's where a lot of the things that Doodle has received has come from. And
I'm not going to be able to edit that out.
But never did I just underpay someone just because. If I couldn't afford it, I would just tell them that I couldn't afford it, and I would move on. And that's a part of the communication issue that I wanted to apologize for. I didn't tell Doodle this information. I didn't tell anybody this information. And to be honest, I thought that I was a superhero. I thought that I was the shining beacon that don't let what happens at the beginning of your day ruin the rest of your day was a mantra that I would carry. Because if I never had any bad days, that's something that people can look up to. But now looking back in hindsight, I think that maybe Doodle and maybe other people may have thought that it was a sort of cockiness. Maybe it's a form of arrogance that I just did not have bad days. And that couldn't be further from the truth. The truth of the matter is that I make mistakes. And this is one of them. Another thing is that Doodle did message me asking for a raise. There's actually times where I even mentioned that
I do want to stop here just so we can read these because I'm not sure if all these were in the screenshots. Actually, this doesn't look familiar at all. How many subs, average views do you think we need to get the channel big enough for Doodle to start making $30 a video? Or at least $30 for non-tier list videos? Oh, that's the Dragon deck Cali's talking about. The Adventure Dragon Synchro deck is okay. It's just a mid-range deck like Sword Soul. That's weird. Jumps from... I feel like there's a message missing in between there. Unless he just decided to add that in afterwards, like an hour later. And Doodle did enjoy editing the Bond scene. Oh no, lol. You asked for it, lol. Alright. Yeah, there's a possibility. Let's set up some goals. We can talk about it later. Doodle's still behind on this video. We gotta do the inserts and music yet. Plus any camera motions outside the skits and the opening may have non-existent. It's just a time crunch issue right now. And then take your time.
I wanted to give him a raise. Unfortunately, while I did say let's set that up, the meeting didn't necessarily happen. I did wind up paying Doodle more towards the end of our relationship, but what I failed to realize is that it was the communication. It was talking to him, going over it with him. Those are the things that make people feel valued. Those are the things that I should have done to let Doodle know that he was valued. Doodle was under the assumptions that since my views increased, that my payment increased, which means that I could pay him more. But unfortunately, that couldn't be further from the truth. On average, my content is about 25,000 per video. And for reference, some of the other content creators in the Yu-Gi-Oh space around my subscribers, they have around maybe 40 to 60,000 per video. On the lowest, maybe 45. That's close to double the viewership on my videos, but to explain the increase in views, it's through YouTube Shorts. My YouTube Shorts do extremely well, but as any content creator knows, YouTube Shorts literally don't pay anything. The last 18 shorts on my channel and all 10 of the shorts that you see in the graphic were not edited by Doodle whatsoever. He had no part in them. They were actually done by...
I will actually attest to that. YouTube Shorts, you can get a crazy amount of views on them. And it does count towards like your channel viewership or whatever. But that's mostly because they're easy to digest and people just kind of watch through them quickly. So the spike in views can amount to those, and those have become a lot more popular lately. So I can see that as being one of the reasons why his videos did spike. But yeah, we're just gonna continue.
by a completely different edit. So while my channel is getting more views, I as a content creator have failed to translate those views into actual real views for my videos, which would net more income. As for the YouTube jobs gradation, I never received a link for Doodle, though I will take full responsibility of him being denied. And the reason why is because the onus falls on me as a content creator, regardless if I don't understand these technologies or not. I need to acclimate myself better with these particular programs. I actually messaged support and got that fixed. So what happens from here on out? I actually got in contact with all of my editors to discuss this situation and to discuss if they were being underpaid or if they felt underappreciated. We had some really healthy talks, and I can excitedly say that none of my boys are leaving. They're still staying. They're still 10 toes. I will also look into other avenues to try to increase the views of my main videos to increase my money that I make so I can pay them more, as well as starting to look into sponsorships with all of the money going directly to them. I've also made multiple attempts contacting Doodle to be able to sit down and resolve this issue one-on-one, but unfortunately he has not been available at this current time. As for me personally, I have to finally say it, my mother was finally right about something. I suck at communication, and that's something that I really need to get better at. I've always been told that I'm really good at explaining things, but I'm not really good at interacting with people, because I will say things that people may just take the wrong way, and I'm extremely guilty of that. I've been trying to do things to rectify that by like talking less or short responses, but that has overall been a disaster, especially looking back. If you guys would happen to know any resources that would help me in this particular avenue, please let me know. This is something I'm genuinely struggling with, and I would love to get better at. Overall, again, I would like to apologize to the entire community, and whether you find this response sufficient enough, I just wanted to say that I love you, I appreciate you, and as to Doodle, I still love you, though. I still appreciate you, and I still wish the best for you.
All right, I do want to touch. No, stop it. I do want to go back and touch back on one thing because I'm not sure if I heard that correctly, but I'm pretty sure he did fix the whole portfolio issue, which we all know now is that was Doodle's main concern here with making his initial post is he wasn't able to show that he worked with Cali, and that Cali was immediately denying that fact. But now we could say, well, he fixed it because he got called out, or you can be on the side of he genuinely feels bad and he wanted to rectify his mistake. And that's inevitably going to be the argument between people sometimes. So take from that what you will. I can, I don't know. I think it was a genuine apology, but again, I have to go back and look at some of the things that were said. However, overall, it was a decent apology video. I just want to point this out again. Do not pay any of your editors. Do not pay anyone who works with you. Your teammates, do not pay them in cards. That creates work for them to get their money. So that's it. Let me know what you think of the apology down in the comment section below. Interested to hear what y'all think about this. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And bye.